Hello parents, my name is Mark Grant. I'm going to be your child's civics teacher for the upcoming school year, and I just wanted to give you the opportunity to see everything that I'll be presenting at Back to School Night in case you'll be unable to make it due to other Back to School nights for other kids of yours, and also for any of you that might not be able to make it due to work and other commitments. So I just thought I'd get through this as kind of quickly as possible, give you the points. You're always welcome to replay, pause, throughout it. I accidentally went to the next slide. So some questions you probably have. First, who is my child's civics teacher? This is a picture of me. Sorry, I do not have a camera on my laptop, so I can have a live recording of me as I do this, but that's me. I'm a very active individual. I like running, hiking. I do a whole bunch of stuff. If you do get to make it to my classroom, you'll see a whole bunch of memorabilia that I have related to all that stuff. I am a JMU graduate through and through. I went there for my undergrad and graduate years. Great school. I think it's the happiest place on earth. So if your kid is still set on a college, highly recommend it. Next question you probably have is, what will we be doing in civics? Civics is all about the study of the duties and responsibilities of a citizen, and so we'll be looking into that. We'll be learning all about the Constitution, the three branches of government, and then how those three branches of government work at the federal, state, and local level. Next, you might be wondering, how can I know what's going on in class? And I tried to set up as many different ways to keep you all in the loop as well as your child throughout the year. So the first one, and probably the best, is the Blackboard mobile app. This is an app that you can get for your phone that will take you right to Blackboard. You can get to all your child's courses, and it's probably the easiest, best way to access Blackboard if you're on the go. And so it's free, and you can get it for all types of smartphones, Apple, Android, any different type of smartphone. Next, I have a class Twitter. And one thing I want to say before I talk any more about the class Twitter is that I created this class Twitter as just another means for students to ask questions and get information. By no means is a class Twitter necessary By no means is a Twitter necessary for my class. It's just one more way to hopefully give students updates about what's happening in class, future due dates. And one of the things about it is I post everything that I would post on my Twitter, I do put on Blackboard. So there's that. And the last way I'm going to try and keep you all in the loop is by using Remind 101. A number of students, when I was talking about this in class, said they had teachers previously use this app or service. And so all you have to do is text at US of G to 703-957-7461. And this gives me the opportunity to send out text reminders of due dates, upcoming events, tests, things like that. And then always feel free to contact me at my school email, which is right here. And so there's that. One thing I'm hoping to do throughout the year is I have all of your emails in a mailing listing, and so hopefully I'll be able to provide you all with continual updates as well that way. So I'm very big in trying to keep everybody in the loop with what's going on in class. Did not go to my next slide. Here we go. Two of the big things I really spend time on at Back to School Night is service learning and this thing called Finance Park. First, service learning. Try to make this very clear to your students today and yesterday while we're going over the syllabus. Students have to do 5 hours every quarter. Okay, for this first quarter, they can use 3 hours that they may have received from the summer. So if they did any hours over the summer, more than 3, they only have to do 2 for this quarter, but then they have to do 5 every other quarter. Now, if your child is an NJHS, National Junior Honor Society, hours transfer between civics and that. So if they do 5 hours for me, the first 3 quarters, they can use all 15 of those hours for their 15 in National Junior Honor Society. It's a mouthful for me. So there's that. One thing I'll be setting up and we'll be getting into next week is each class is going to pick a service learning project to do. And this is meant to be a supplement trying to help students get a couple hours for their towards their service learning for every quarter. And so that's why I have in big letters, help. This is meant to help. It's not meant to guarantee 5 hours of service learning. And if you have any questions about what constitutes service learning, you're not sure about it, please let me know. Some of the things, just to be brief, is babysitting doesn't count. Doing stuff just around the house as household chores doesn't really count. What we're looking for is students going out into the community trying to make or help, the people of the community, make a difference. So even though we're not talking about, moving mountains, making a difference, but just doing something small that tries to help out other individuals. Accidentally went to the next slide, but again, if you have any questions about service learning, please ask me at Back to School Night or just shoot me a quick email. The next thing, and this is something that's really, really cool and can only happen with volunteers. It's called Finance Park, and it's a wonderful learning experience for your child. What happens is on September 26th, 30th, 1st, October 1st, and October 2nd, all the different teams, 8th grade teams at Liberty, will be going to Finance Park, which is a center right behind Frost Middle School in Fairfax, which gives students the opportunity for a day to act like adults. What they do is they do research into the various houses, cars, the different loans they need, the insurance. They have to set up their electric bills, their water bills. They get to see all the stuff that you do on a daily basis in a day. And so it's really cool. It's completely paperless. They've totally revamped it this year. So if you have had a child do this before and you volunteered for that experience, this is a completely different one. They just did a whole new presentation to us over the summer, and after doing it, the old version, this new version sounds a lot better. So if you do have the time and the leave to come volunteer, it is really, 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 really appreciated. And please email me letting me know. I will have a sign-up sheet at Back to School Night for those of you that might be able to do so, volunteer. So that is the one big thing that if you can come out, it is very much appreciated. Just a quick funny story before I start closing down this recording is students have, after doing it in the past, they said when we do recapping of it, a lot of them start looking around at each other and they start saying, man, having kids is really expensive. I don't think I ever want to have kids when I get older. And it's just, I guarantee as parents, you guys can kind of see the humor in that. They do get a little bit more insight in how, expensive it is to raise a child. So that's all I pretty much have for you guys. If you have any questions, please, like I've been saying throughout this whole presentation, little recording, shoot me an email. This ran about 9 minutes, so I'd be giving you guys about a minute in question time if this was Back to School Night. I really look forward to seeing many of you there. And I hope your child is superly excited for the upcoming school year. I know I am. Take care.